Good morning, students. Today's thought: a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. In the first lesson which we have started, basic concepts in geometry, we have seen points, line segment, line, rays and concurrent lines. Now the next concept is collinear and non-collinear points. Look at the given figure. There are 9 points in the first figure. Name them as A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S, T, which I have shown in the second figure. If you choose any 2 points, how many lines can pass through the pair? For this, you have to actually join the points and you have to write down the answer. And your answer is one and only one line can be drawn through any 2 distinct points. Which 3 or more of these 9 points lie on a single straight line? If we draw a line passing through the points, then we see from the figure that points A, B and C and D lie on a same straight line. Similarly, points R, Q, C also lie on the single straight line. Of these 9 points, name any 3 or more points which do not lie on the same line. If you look at the figure, then and consider line which passes through the points A, B, C, D, then the points P, Q, R, T, S do not lie on this line. And if you consider line which pass through the points R, Q, C, then the points A, B, P, D, T and S do not lie on the line. Therefore, always remember that 3 or more points which lie on a single straight line are called collinear points, and the points which do not lie on the same line are called non-collinear points. Now the next concept in this chapter is planes. Look at the given pictures. What kind of surfaces do you see? In the first 2 figures, the surface is flat, whereas the surface of a cylinder is not flat, because if you want to move your hands on the surface of the cylinder, you have to curl your fingers. But when you move your hand on the surface of the table or on the blackboard, then your hand moves smoothly. Therefore, the surface in the first pictures are flat. Each flat surface is a part of an infinite surface. In mathematics, a flat surface is called as a plane. The name of the plane is given by using a single capital letter of alphabet, and here it is given by using single capital letter as H. Arrows are drawn to show that the plane extends infinitely in all the directions. However, these arrows are often omitted for the sake of convenience. Now students, you have to draw all the figures and write all the matter which I have given here. Thank you. See you in the next period.